Hello dear student, myself is Roshni Parikh. Now today's topic of discussion, that is the example based on the admittance method. Now as we already discussed about the admittance method for the AC parallel circuit, how to solve the AC parallel circuit by the admittance method and what is the admittance. Now what is the parallel circuit? Parallel circuit means if I say in a AC circuit, numbers of elements like a resistance, inductor and the capacitors are there. So they are connected in a parallel to each other. Numbers of branches are there. Then it is called a parallel circuit. Now in a parallel circuit we can employ a three method to solve any circuit, that is the vector or a phasor method or a admittance method or a complex algebra method. You can employ any one of these methods to solve the any AC parallel circuit. Now today let's discuss about the admittance method to solve the AC parallel circuit. Means various types of the example to solve the. Hello dear student, myself is Roshni Parikh and today's topic of discussion, that is the problem based on the admittance method. Now what is the admittance method? So first of all you should know what is the parallel circuit. AC parallel circuit means that numbers of branches are there. The elements like a resistor, inductor and capacitor are connected in a numbers of the branches. So that circuit is called a parallel circuit. Now parallel circuit AC parallel circuit को solve करने के लिए three methods है. First method, that is the vector or a phasor method. Second, that is the admittance method, and third, that is the complex algebra method. तीनों मेथड आई हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड इन अ ब्रीफ इन द थियरी सेशन कि तीनों मेथड के वेक्टर और फेजर मेथड क्या है, उसको हम कैसे इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं टू सॉल्व द एसी पैरेलल सर्किट. वैसे ही एडमिटेंस मेथड क्या है एंड व्हाट इज द एडमिटेंस एंड व्हाट इज द कॉम्प्लेक्स अलजेब्रा मेथड. तीनों मेथड मैंने ऑलरेडी ब्रीफ में एक्सप्लेन किया है थियरी सेशन में. इफ यू वांट टू रिकॉल देन यू just go to the YouTube inbox and you can search for that vector method or a admittance method or a complex algebra method and you will get the link. Now today's I am going to discuss about the various problem solution by using the admittance method. आज हम admittance method के based example AC parallel examples हम solve करेंगे. So see here one example is given here. Data is like that कि two impedance 6 plus j8 and 8 minus j6 are connected in parallel across 230 volt 50 hertz supply. Find the admittance, current, power factor of this circuit. हमें ऐसा कहा है कि दो इम्पेडेंस दिए गए हैं. फर्स्ट इम्पेडेंस की वैल्यू है 6 प्लस j8 एंड सेकंड इम्पेडेंस की वैल्यू है 8 माइनस j6. दोनों पैरेलल में कनेक्टेड है. तो सी हियर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू ड्रॉ द सर्किट डायग्राम. फर्स्ट ब्रांच विच कंटेन द इम्पेडेंस Z1 which is equal to 6 plus j8 and second branch contain the impedance Z2 which contain the impedance 8 minus j6 as given into the data. Now connected to the parallel and this parallel connection is connected across the 230 volt 50 hertz. Now this parallel connection is connected to the AC supply 230 volt 50 hertz. उसको हम AC सप्लाई से कनेक्ट करते हैं जिसके वोल्टेज 230 volt 50 hertz है. Now find the admittance. Now admittance means what? In a AC circuit, impedance is Z. Z is Z. Z is called an impedance, that is the total opposition offered by the circuit. कि जो सर्किट से अपोजिशन ऑफर होता है विच अपोज द फ्लो ऑफ करंट, उसको हम इम्पेडेंस कहते हैं. एंड व्हाट इज द एडमिटेंस? एडमिटेंस दैट इज द रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ द इम्पेडेंस. सो रेसिप्रोकल मीन्स व्हाट? क्या एडमिटेंस मतलब के 1/z करते हैं तो हमें एडमिटेंस मिलता है. तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले आपको क्या करना है, Z1 और Z2 दिया गया है. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ एडमिटेंस for each and every branch. So admittance Y1 is equal to 1/Z1. Now substitute the value of a Z1, that is the 6 plus j8. So 1/6 plus j8. So फाइनली y1 इज इक्वल टू 1/6 प्लस जेड। नाउ 6 प्लस जेड दिया गया है तो उसके अपोजिट साइन से ऊपर और नीचे मल्टीप्लाइड एंड डिवाइड करना है। तो 6 माइनस जेड divided by 6 minus z. Now y1 is equal to what? So see here in a numerator 6 minus z into 1, that is the 6 minus z, divided by 6 plus z into 6 minus z. As per mathematics, a plus b and a minus b, that is the a square plus b square. So see here 6 square minus j square 8 square. What is a j square? J square is equal to minus 1. So minus minus plus 8 square. So after solving this, you will get y1 is equal to, see here in a numerator 6 minus j divided by here 6 square, that is the 36, and 8 square, that is the 64. So you will get the 100. So y1 is equal to 0.06 minus j 0.08 mho. Mho, that is the unit of the admittance, as it is the reciprocal of the impedance. इम्पेडेंस का यूनिट क्या है? ओम है, तो 1 ओम करेंगे तो हमें mho मिलेगा. एंड नाउ न्यू यूनिट, दैट इज द सीमेंस. नाउ सिमिलरली फाइंड आउट द y2. y2 is equal to what? In admittance of the second branch. So y2 is equal to 1/z2. Now substitute the value of a z2. z2 is equal to 8 minus j6. So 1/8 minus j6. तो 1/8 माइनस j6, माइनस है तो प्लस साइन से ऊपर और नीचे मल्टीप्लाइड एंड डिवाइड करना है. So 8 plus j6 divided by 8 plus j6. So in a numerator 8 plus j6 into 1, you will get the 8 plus j6, and in a denominator 8 minus j6 into 8 plus j6. So 8 square plus 6 square, as the j square is equal to minus 1. So minus minus plus sign is there. So 8 divided by 100, you will get the 0.08, and 6 divided by 100, you will get the 0.06, and unit, that is the mho. Now net admittance, that is the algebraic sum of all the branch admittance, that is the y1 and y2. So make the algebraic sum of y1 and y2, you will get the net admittance y, that is the 0.14 minus j 0.02. Now what is the y? Y is equal to G minus JB. G, that is the net conductance, B, that is the suspectance. So G is equal to 0.14, and here minus 0.02, that is the net suspectance. Now Y is equal to what? So in a rectangular form is there, so you will get a root of 0.14 square plus 0.02 square, you will get 0.1414 mho, that is the magnitude of the net admittance. Now what is the current? Current is equal to I is equal to V by Z, but 1/Z is equal to Y. So voltage into admittance. So voltage is equal to, here a voltage is given 230 volts into Y, that is the admittance. Admittance is equal to 0.1414. So 32.522, you will get the total current. And what is the power factor? Power factor, we know that power factor, that is the R by Z, but in admittance, instead of R, here a G is there, so G, and divided by, instead of Z, Y is there, so G by Y in admittance triangle. So substitute the value of a G, substitute the value of a Y, you will get the power factor. Minus sign is there because here a suspectance, that is the minus, so inductive is there. One branch containing the either a coin or an inductor, so lagging power factor, that will be there. So this way you can solve the AC parallel circuit by using the admittance method. Similarly, see here a second example is there. Same, one branch contain the impedance of 20 plus j30, and another branch contain the 30 minus j40. Both are connected parallel to each other and connected to the AC supply 230 volt 50 hertz. So similarly, see here, first of all you have to find out the y1, then the y2, and see here y1 is equal to 1/z1, substitute the value of a z1 here and multiplied by the opposite side. See here, here 20 plus j30 is there, so multiplied and divided by 20 minus j30, opposite sign. Same way, similarly find out the y2, then make the sum of y1 and y2, you will get the y, and take the root of and the square of g, and g square plus b square, root of g square plus b square, you will get the y. and V into Y, you will get the current I, and the cos phi is equal to G upon Y. So this is the another similar example is there. And same way, see here also this is the another example with the different data. Okay, one branch contain the Z1, that is the 5 plus J7, another branch having the Z2 impedance 7 minus J5, and here current I. How to find out the current I? By the admittance method. So find out the first of all Y1 then Y2. So Y1 is equal to 1 upon Z1, substitute the value of a Z1 and multiplied and divided by the opposite sign of this, and find out the Y1, same way Y2, and then make the algebraic sum of Y1 and Y2, you will get the Y. And Y is equal to what? This is into rectangular form, G minus JB. First term, that is the real term, called the conductance. Second term, that is the suspectance. If there is a minus sign in front of B, then it is called a lagging power factor, means your one branch contains the inductive. And if plus sign is there in front of a J, then one branch contains the capacitor, so it is the leading power factor. So that you should keep into the mind, whether J is a negative or a positive. And same way, same procedure is there. Y is equal to G minus JB. So G, that is the net conductance, B, that is the net suspectance, I is equal to V into Y, V, that is the applied voltage, that is the 215 volt, and Y, that is the net admittance. So by substituting the value, you will get the total current or a circuit current I. And the power factor, that is from the admittance triangle, we know that cos phi is equal to G upon Y. G, that is the net conductance. Net conductance you will get from the here divided by admittance. So you will get a lagging, because here a B in front of J there is a minus sign is there. If plus sign is there, then it will be the leading. So this way you can solve any AC parallel circuit by employing the or by using the admittance method. Hope you understood. Thank you.